Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's called Tarot by Jaune. So today we're going to be doing, first of all, I think it's important to tell you some of the messages that I just channeled before. But today we're going to be doing air signs, doing zodiac readings for all air signs. I'm going to start with Gemini since Gemini is coming up. Please like my page, subscribe to my videos. I'm also on Facebook at Tarot by Jaune. Twitter, you can find me again at Tarot by Jaune. It's Jaune. Subscribe to my link. All my readings are by donations. Trying to share a little love by the world. However, I do have some, a good karma is always appreciated. You can visit my PayPal, Cashapp, Venmo to do any donations that you would like to schedule any private readings. Please visit my Facebook page or my WhatsApp. Sorry, can't talk today. And schedule and donate. So first of all, I was channeling before we on here. Excuse me, I'm done mowing my lawn, so I was channeling, and there's going to be a huge collective energy shift starting from here on out. So this whole period of time is about the collective awakening for what's about to come next. Pretty much just strap on your boots. Everybody's about to go through a big spiritual shift. There's going to be a lot of changes in the world, more so than what we've seen. And there's going to be a rough go at it before we get to the good part. Some things in the world are going to play out in front of our eyes, especially here in the United States. But in the end, it's going to be an unknown piece that we've never seen before. I'm also getting called to I feel like more of like the zodiac readings that I'll be doing today will be more about the collective shift. So I'm going to start off with Gemini. All Gemini signs. I'm not excluding anything. I know that we are going through some huge planetary shifts right now, with Venus retrograde entering into Jupiter, and to see what they have in store for Gemini. Spirit, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, all the archangels, source, tell me what do you have for messages for Gemini. For Gemini. Okay, as I'm shuffling, I'm getting the songs We Are the Champions. I'm starting with that song, so I feel like that will play into the reading. Gemini. Exactly. Okay. First of all, I'm using the Rider-Waite deck. I'm also clarifying with the Rider-Waite deck. Gemini. Just as I thought. So what we have here in the heart of the matter is the Five of Wands, which is all about kind of like petty conflict, petty, just childish stuff, and this has been going on for a while, but it's amped up recently. This is more of internal stuff too, so it doesn't necessarily involve anyone else. In the past, and how it began is the Five of Swords, which again is all about conflict, competition, pettiness. But in the future, what we have going on here is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is about an offering of love, an offering of peace. Yeah. So what's clarifying the Five of Wands is the Six of Cups. So it's all about working through past issues. All about a lot of past stuff is coming up. So this is pretty appropriate for the Venus retrograde. Purging a lot of things. I'm hearing purging. I also feel like with the Five of Wands, that a lot of stuff from the past will come back up, including exes, which will happen a lot of times in Venus retrograde. So clarifying the Five of Swords is the Three of Wands, which is all about waiting for your ships to come in. But since it's clarifying the Five of Swords, and that's in the past, it was just more like waiting for something that wasn't meant to happen at that time. With this energy clearing, and what I'm getting is that it may be time very soon. So I'm hearing spiritual journey, long time coming. Hearing that Crosby, Stills and Nash, long time coming. This is I feel like some of you are, including us, because I am Gemini, have been just spiritually lost for a long time, and it's coming out now, and you're really starting to purge it and move up and ascend, especially with the Knight of Cups that we have here. In the root cause of it all, we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is about a lot of hasty action. He's real fast. He's a fast moving. So this is about what it's starting to pick up now. It's really starting to pick up now. Your spiritual journey has been kind of like slowly happening all along for at least a couple years. And lately it's just like boom, boom, boom. You're ready. You're really ready. And what's interesting is that in the where it's going, we've got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is all about, well, not all about, but what I'm feeling in this reading is she's more about listening to your intuition, developing psychic abilities. She's about finding the middle path, because she's the one to get crap done. Because as you see here, she's sitting between the pillars of Boaz and Joaquin, which stands for it's the pillars of Solomon. I always look at it as somewhere between light and dark. You see the gray area here, the dark here, and she's just kind of drawing both of them together to come to her own positive outcome. Yeah, clarifying the Knight of Swords is the Ace of Pentacles. So that's all about bringing in new energy, whether it be finances, whether it be some sort of stable and solid energy coming in here. High Priestess is telling me new love. Ace of Cups, which is all about new emotions, new love, new creativity to new cycles. So that, along with the Knight of Cups, I always feel like a lot of Geminis who have a tendency to be one of the most psychic able zodiacs is coming into their own. They're sort of meshing those two dual personalities, as they like to call us, those twins, and really finding a middle ground and a strength and to ascend and to bring peace into the world. I really feel like, for clear, yeah, Knight of Cups, Temperance is clarifying Knight of Cups, so that's all about balance. Since it's with the Knight of Cups, it's also telling me that it's going to be a little bit of an emotional rocky road, but overall there's a purging here. The collective coming together. This is for all the Geminis that are a part of the collective, and some of you don't even know it yet. But where overall this is going, it's you've been on the journey for a while, and it's coming. Yeah, so that's for Gemini. The next one that we have coming up is Libra. Libra, and Venus retrograde really affects Libras, because Libra is ruled by Venus. So you have to tell me for the Libras. What are the message for Libras? So, I don't know, it must be a clairaudient queen day. I'm hearing another one bites the dust. Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust. And another one comes, and another one comes. So that's going to play into the reading. Guys, I want you to take a peek here at Noah. Mainly, most of my funds go towards him and his medical care. All the funds are raised. Straight here. What do we have for Libras? What do we have for Libras? Still here and clean. I don't know if I cut it yet. I'm gonna cut it again. Okay. Yeah, so Libra. Interesting read here. So, what we have in the heart of the matter is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is all about traditions, all about conformity, moral ethics. It's clarified by the Justice card. Justice has to deal with not only laws of the land, court systems, legal systems, but it's also about karmic balance, karmic issues. I'm hearing karmic relationship, karmic bonds that are starting to be either cleared or forged. In the past and how it began, we've got the Chariot, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So the Chariot's all about victory and moving forward, and the Wheel of Fortune is, again, always about luck and change. The two together tells me that there's a hasty change. Like the wheel isn't always stable; it goes round and round pretty fast. Clarified with the Hierophant and the Justice card. That's a lot of karmic energy coming in and being cleared. What we got in the future is the Knight of Pentacles, clarified with the Two of Cups. So I feel like this is also why I got karmic relationships. So I feel like there's, again, with this karmic relationships being forged and some being removed. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving knight, clarified by the Two of Cups. So this is possibly someone long-term coming into your life. This is someone, but I'm also getting the feeling that this is more of maybe you kind of started clearing some of your own karma, going through some of that change, and releasing it and unifying with yourself. What we got here in the root cause of it all is the Page of Swords, clarified by the Six of Swords. So this is a lot of mental activity. The Page of Swords is someone that's kind of childish, somewhat defensive, she's kind of frivolous. And this is the Six of Cards, which is, I always look at it as like row your boat merrily away from that crap. Ain't nobody got time for that. So this is about possibly cutting your losses and moving on. And with doing that, whatever those losses are, whether it be people or anything toxic, people, behaviors, thoughts, beliefs that have not been working for you, you're going to cut that crap out and move on. So what we've got with in the crowning tendency is the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Empress. So I feel like this is the Knight of Wands is someone who's passionate, someone who just can be a little bit impulsive. However, he's tempered by the Empress. So this is about forward growth, forward progress, forward action. Libras are the balance of the zodiac. So when Libras are the sign that wants more balance, so when Libras are unbalanced, so is everybody around them. I'm hearing childhood, so there's maybe a lot of childhood issues that are coming up that are being cleared or brought to your attention. And I hear people are doing it too. So people from your past coming up, triggering it, you letting go of some things, but overall, leaving behind a lot of crap to forge a better future. A lot of other stuff coming in for you, Libra. All right. Now on to Aquarius. This is the dawning of you, dear Aquarius. So Aquarius. So I think that's what you have for the collective Aquarius. Aquarius. I just literally heard the word shit in my head, so I'm afraid that you may be in for a bumpy ride, Aquarius. Now I'm hearing Steve Perry. Hold on. So I might have a bumpy ride, Aquarius. What do you have for the collective of Aquarius? Yeah. Fuck, shit. Crap. Forgot this is YouTube. So, Aquarius. Yeah. Okay. So, Aquarius. What we have in the heart of the matter is the devil. The devil's all about addictions and codependencies. The devil is about toxic behavior or people. clarified by the Queen of Swords. Sorry, this is a dog chewed card. Queen of Swords is about somebody that just kind of like, she's communicative, but she's in her head a lot. This is somebody that doesn't communicate their feelings, and like when she's done, she's done. So I just overall feel with the Devil and the Queen of Swords in this particular reading, this is about someone going through a hard time, having some sort of addiction, mental health issues, either within themselves or within their life, and they're just all up in their head about it. Quiet. But I also kind of feel like maybe the Queen of Swords is kind of making them rationalize it, see things a little bit better, differently. So in the past and how it began, we've got the Knight of Swords clarified by the Six of Swords. So even though the Knight of Swords is slow movement, this is stability, this is loyalty. With the Six of Swords, this is about movement. So this could have been a long-term commitment that is you were moving forward with it, and then it became toxic somehow. In the future, we've got the Ace of Pentacles clarified the Magician. So this is overall you, Aquarius, trying to create a new beginning. So the Ace of Pentacles is all about creating a new stable foundation and beginning, and the Magician is manifestation. In the heart, in the heart of the matter, what we have going on here is the Sun, clarified by the Hierophant. So this is all about coming to completion and learning your lesson. Sorry, my dog just fell off the couch. This is about learning a spiritual lesson. But it's a bumpy road because what we've got in the crowning tendency of where it's going is the Eight of Cups, which is just walking away, cutting your losses and walking away. But overall, I feel like this is you going on a spiritual journey. That's really bumpy at this point. Clarified by the Justice card. So, spiritual journey, clarified by the Justice card, which is all about, again, clearing your karma. Fairness, accountability. I just get the overall feeling that what came out today, and like as you can see in all three readings, is about people moving up and ascending, and it's bumpy, it's hard to do, it's hard to let go of old habits, it's hard to let go of old behaviors, it's hard to just clear that toxicity, but it has to happen, and it's happening no matter how much we want to fight it. So it's like you can either accept it and move on with it, or fight it, which this would put you in this cycle of resistance and crap, and just fighting and feeling beat up and torn up, and it's exhausting. So again, all of these readings might not resonate with everybody. They're just for the general collective. If they don't, just learn to maybe take some of the things that you can learn from, and then grow upon that. So again, click subscribe to my YouTube channel. Visit me on Facebook. I do private readings, psychic readings, mediumship readings, animal intuitive readings. Yeah. So, see you next time. Tomorrow I am doing, I'll be posting for all the other signs of the zodiac. So, take care and blessed be.